Growing up is one of the wildest things, and about that is rewatching the shows you loved as a kid. You see, you see all these shows through a new lens, and sometimes you realize you just had it all wrong. As kids, we were programmed to see the regular show from one point of view. Mordecai and Rigby's. They were the heroes, their goal was to have fun, and that meant this guy, this one particular character, had to be the villain. Benson was the angry gumball machine who always was in the way. He was the literally embodiment of work in a show that was all about avoiding it. But then, when you actually grow up, you get a job, you have to pay bills, and you rewatch the show, and you come to a clear realization. You're not a Mordecai, you're not a Rigby. You are a Benson. A Benson. Like, even me, I'm 20 now, but I don't pay no bills, but I do work. And I have learned a few things about life, but I'm still very, very far away from seeing the whole world, so it's interesting. I'm a Benson. Okay. Let's get back into this. And you realize he wasn't the villain. He was the only adult in a world of pure chaos. This is the story of why we're all wrong about Benson. And he's a true masterclass in character writing. Let's get this obvious here. Let's get this obvious and out of the way. Benson is angry all the time. But you have to ask why. This man is a middle manager, taking constant heat from his own boss, Mr. McMailid, whatever his name is, the mid guy, who's always threatening his job. And his employees, they ain't just lazy. They are agents of uncunt. Oh, the English is lovely. They are agents of just absolute chaos. In the very first, oh my days, we can't fumble. We had a good start. Sloking for a second. Okay, when we look at the first few episodes, even the very first episode, they straight up ripped a hole in the space-time with a keyboard. They don't just mess up, they summon demons. They crash the car into another dimension and destroy the park every single Tuesday. It's like Benson's anger isn't a personality flaw. It's 100% justified reaction to two guys who are constantly, who are just always just down bad and just ruining the work. They don't even do the work to begin with. But here's where the real analysis begins. The part you miss as a kid. For all of his yelling, Benson was a good boss. Think about it. Yeah, he threatens to fire them 1,000 times, but he never does. Why? Because he's not a villain. He's a mentor. He's the only one in their lives, outside of Skips, who actually pushes them to be better. He's trying to stop them from fumbling their entire life away. Or their lives away, because it is Mordecai and Rigby. It's not one or the other. When Mordecai was at his absolute lowest, depressed and heartbroken over Margaret, who was the one to give him tough love advice? Was it Rigby? Was it Skips? No. It was my man, the legend, Benson. Now let's switch it over to Rigby. When Rigby was finally decided to stop being a man-child and get his high school diploma, who was the one who gave him the savage stop being a baby speech that actually got through to him? The man, the myth. It was Benson. This is a guy who, despite all the chaos, genuinely cares for them and cares for his team. Which brings us to the final and most important part. The thing that makes him a tragic hero, in my opinion, and rewatching this, and it made me see a lot of different perspectives, and it was very interesting. So in my last video, we proved that Mordecai was the king of fumbling. But the truth is, Benson had his own fumbles. He wasn't always just a park manager. He was an amazing rock star. He had dreams, he had passion, and he had a fiance. But now he's stuck in this dead-end job, managing two 23-year-olds who do nothing but play video games and slack off. And they remind him every single day of the youth and freedom that he fumbled away. His anger isn't just at them. Half the time, it's at himself as well. And that all comes to one of the most powerful scenes in the entire show.
Learn that your actions have consequences. Consequences that affect other people, like me. Don't you two understand? I'm about to lose my job. You may not care about keeping your jobs, but I care about keeping mine. Because if I lose my job, I have nothing. Do you hear me? I have nothing.
That's not a villain. That's a tragic, relatable hero. Benson is the unbreakable arc of regular show. He's a guy who fumbled his dreams, got stuck in a life he didn't want, and was arguably getting destroyed by the universe all the time. But he never truly breaks. He shows up, he does the work, he tries to make the two people who cause all these problems better. He's not the hero we wanted as kids, but he's the hero we needed as adults. But let me know what you guys think. Did you hate Benson as a kid? Did you? And do you love him now? Let me know in the comments. I'll reply to every single comment. And I just want to touch on one thing before I actually leave. I don't want to move away from any of the other characters. Even Benson's always there to help Skips. Or Benson's always there to be with Muscle Man. And Benson's there to be with Pops. He's not just like a normal boss. He does activities with his team. You know, they go to bowling, and when there's always a time to save the day, Benson's gonna come and rescue the team. Yes, he's not 100% perfect, but there'll be times where you see that there's a connection between him and the rest of the group. The best example is the awards night. When we look at that, we see that Benson was able to really connect with his team, and Skips and the rest, they bonded as like one big family. They saw Benson was down and they were like, let's cheer him up. So it was very interesting seeing that even when Benson was down and upset, his team still supported him, and that shows that they came from a long, long way to get to this point of them being all together and them just helping each other out and being more than just co-workers. In my opinion, that's just amazing. I hope you enjoyed this video. I could talk about this for ages. What do you think? And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Like I said, leave a comment, subscribe, push this video out. Help me as much as help me, please. And I really, really appreciate it. My last video for Mordecai is doing absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy with that. And let me know, was I just being too down bad for Benson? All right. Take care. Stay with me. Stay clean. Stay fresh. Guess I'll catch you guys next time. Take care.